Hello everyone. We have another session of Insta Live today. This time with another fitness influencer and icon, Deepti Akki. So let me just add her into the video. Just hold on to the video. I hope the audience can hear us. So waiting for Deepti to join us.
Hi, Vijay.
Hi Deepti, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? Can you see me clearly?
Yeah, I think I can see you clearly, and I hope the voice is great as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is the
So
voice, is my voice clear?
yeah, I think it's perfect. So without much ado, let's get on with the next half an hour
Yes.
and to introduce Deepti to all of us who are listening and seeing. Deepti is a multifaceted personality, I would say. She is a businesswoman. She's a energetic fitness icon. She is always onto something, I would say, and we would want to look at what she actually pursues in daily life. So let us get on to the questions right
Thank
now.
you so much, Vijay. Yes. Let's dive into it.
Yeah. So, so from Fasten Up side, thanks for joining us. And
Pleasure.
yeah. So, Deepti, obviously the one which is there on everyone's mind is how are you managing the lockdown?
So for me, there hasn't been much of a difference except that
Mm-hmm.
um, things have slowed down and I'm always used to hustling. Like I'm going from one place to another.
Right.
But now that all of us understand that we can actually e-meet each other and work from where we are, I think it's way more efficient for me. If
Mm-hmm.
anything, it has been a blessing in
Mm-hmm.
one way because I'm able to spend time with my son and at
Mm-hmm.
home, which was very limited earlier.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So let's get back to where you came from, right? So everyone today knows Deepti as a person who is into a lot of fitness, very active. So where did the journey start from?
So this journey started about 17 years ago when
Wow.
my mom, um, for the first time, gifted
Mm-hmm.
me with a gym membership and a
Mm-hmm.
personal training service for 3 months,
Mm-hmm.
which was pretty expensive at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Affording a fitness trainer. This was when I was in my engineering first year,
Sure.
and it was 2002.
Mm-hmm.
So my mom said that I'm actually eating a lot of junk and
Mm-hmm.
putting on weight.
Mm-hmm.
So she said, "Let me just gift you a gym membership. How about that? But if you don't use it, if you don't use your time wisely for the next 3 months that I paid for both the
Mm-hmm.
gym and the personal trainer,
Sure.
after that I will never pay you a gym membership ever in your lifetime again."
Mm-hmm.
So I thought I'll make the best use of it. And 6 months later, I lost 16 kilos, and the
Mm-hmm.
whole, my entire college started recognizing my efforts.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt you should never. After that, a lot of people got inspired and got
Sure.
into fitness as well. And I thought that journey should never stop.
So I think still people get inspired by you. So I can see Rohini uh, commenting that you are a power
Wow.
woman and super inspiring. So
Yeah.
uh,
She
let us,
is another one.
I'm sure. So let us also tell the viewers that we will be taking questions which
Yes.
Deepti can answer. So let us talk a little bit about your business initiatives. So we also know that you are in your own right. As a forefront, you are a businesswoman as well. So what are the things that you do from the business side?
So from the business side, I ensure that the team is the best, no matter what, because everything depends on the training quality when it comes to fitness. It's not a name of the brand, neither is it, there are so many people I know who just go to a normal local gym which doesn't even have aircon, but they go there for a person. They look forward to meet one person, and that person is the trainer, is a person who actually has that human connect and who understands your body as much as you do. So for me, it has always been about hiring the best people, no matter what. It does not, I somehow don't add it into my, oh my God, overheads are high. Oh my God, that's really how a lot of people look at business. But at the end of the day, we have to understand that no matter what kind of technology we have, human touch and human interface is everything. And that's really what's running the world. And that's what happens in our F45 studios too. There are TVs, there is technology, but I was just running the TVs and people would be like, I would just take that, pen drive and play it in my house gym, home gym. Why should I come all the way to F45? So we have a lot of people who have full-blown home gyms in their houses, but still come to the studio because of that energy, that vibe, and that training quality that the team brings. So I think for not only for fitness, but for every single business, it is that particular connect that comes from a human interaction that is very, very important. So I ensure that that is top notch and everything else falls in place.
So that's a strong business person talking. So what do you rate first? Is it you being a businesswoman or a fitness enthusiast?
Me being a fitness enthusiast, because I think that's what really drove me into taking up this business in the first place. When I finished my MBA, I started a market research company, and I ran it for 3 years. I was so blown by the entire data. I used to work for 13, 14 hours a day. Sometimes I used to work in the night shifts because we used to cater to UK and US clients. And after that, I felt that my fitness and health was just going out of the window. And I felt I don't see a purpose to, just run behind something like this without actually taking care of myself and not knowing, who I'm actually giving the result to. So I felt when I had, so much of knowledge and also interest and passion towards something, and I wanted to spend more time in my gym than in my office. So I felt I should actually take it up seriously, and then F45 happened, and a lot of things happened after that.
Fair enough. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people listening to this are not are at different levels when it comes to fitness. So maybe a question that I would like to ask you is, today we are all at home. So if there are maybe 3 exercises that everyone should probably easily do at home, what would those 3 exercises be?
I would totally say mobility, strength, and cardio. These 3 are very important for people who are at home. And if you ask me strength, basic strength, then definitely push up, squat, and pull up. There's nothing more important. I think these three cover all of that. And even if people don't have a pull-up bar, they don't need to worry. You always have a ledge to hang on to outside your house or your gate or whatever. You can at least do a dead hang for sure, even if you can't do a pull-up. But that said, I would say mobility is equally important because we are just at one place most of the time because we're at home. And ideally, the joints start getting weaker and our strength is very important. But at the same time, mobility is important for the joints as much as strength is important for the muscles. So I really that people should make enough effort to work on mobility for 10 minutes every hour. Move around, work on your wrist mobility, work on your shoulder mobility. There's so many videos out there on the internet. And if you don't feel motivated, take an online class. There are a lot of free online sessions also. So, mobility and strength is very important. And for the sweat, I'm saying cardio is important because once in a while, you need to be able at least thrice a week, you should do those burpees or high knees or mountain climbers to feel that rush. And
you have really worked out. So I think it's a very a nice input that you have given. So basically, you are saying that squats, pull-ups, and the third one that you mentioned was push-ups and pull-ups and squats. So these three, anyone can do any time, and do move around a little bit. And once in a week, do those intense exercises, and you're good to go.
Yes, I feel so. What about you? What do you think?
No, I think these are elementary. I mean, these are things that anyone can do. So obviously, I think these are very basic things which anyone can do anywhere.
And so, you being a marathoner, I think it would be really tough for you to, kind of find space. But people are actually making enough effort. I should give it to them. A lot of people are running from, running just like 5 meters. And people are posting, they covered 7 kilometers, 10 kilometers. I'm like, wow, like how?
Well, I mean, that's a different debate because obviously you want to go around, move around in your home. But I can just tell you that our workouts, our running sessions are not half as interesting as what you do, because we just go on monotonous runs of 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers, which is not that interesting. But we go on to the next question.
Yes, sure.
The other thing that we also know that you are also a mother, and this is bang in the middle of a summer situation, right? So kids are at home. You have your mobiles, you have your TV. You also want your kids to be active, to be fit. So, as a mom, a mother, do you what is your advice to mothers who want to really get their kids to do some exercises?
For Arihan, I specifically design a plan, and his routine is set. It's pre-made, so it's not something that I get up and think. about. It's just how I plan my week ahead. I plan his week ahead too, and everybody in the house knows that this is his, timetable.
Okay.
Even during these times, I don't let him watch television for more than 1 hour, and I've never gotten him used to mobile phones or iPads. The only thing is that, Vijay, it's so important for us to help them have a routine and a plan, whether they're at home or not. When they go to school, they have a set routine. We often forget that even in the school, they have a proper timetable for them. So we need to understand that if we're sending them to classes, why are we sending them to classes? Because they know what they're doing every hour, or for that 15 minutes, what they're going to play, what is their warm up before that tennis class or badminton class that kids go to, and what is their cool down. So they have a proper schedule in place. Nobody can work without a schedule. So I involved Arihan in daily activities. He kind of helps the support staff at home to clean the house. He helps them mop the house, and he's doing the gardening, and he's also dancing every day. He wakes up and he has to do 10 Surya Namaskars and 20 burpees, and that's how he starts his day. So we end our day with a nice dance. So we kind of have a routine in place, and it's very, very important to have that, because without that they are lost, and obviously they will move to technology or go to things which are obviously not efficient.
Yeah, I mean, great insights, because I think that's an insight coming from you, which is great, because you let your kid do things which are around your household chores, and also maybe involve them in routines that you do, which makes them stay away from mobiles or TVs, etc.
Yes,
right?
definitely, because even Arihan, like, even if I force him to watch, he won't watch for more than an hour or hour and a half, because he's used to it now. So I think it's something that we have to set in place for them.
No, fantastic. Valid suggestions coming from you. The other point that I also have seen you do is meditation, right? I think I've seen or read somewhere that you have integrated it as part of your life.
Yes.
So how does meditation play a role in your life, and what do you suggest to people?
For me, it plays a very, very big role, because I've been doing it since the last 3 years. And I don't miss it for anything, because I feel it is my time. It helps me stay silent and calm. Most times we forget to understand that we don't shut all our senses off. Unless we go to bed, obviously. Sleep is a completely different topic altogether. But being conscious, being aware, and staying still is something that we forget. And meditation need not be something that we sit at one place and do. I've realized over time that people can just go out and stare at a tree and meditate. Whatever, you can stare at a sky and be present there, for that 15-20 minutes without talking to anyone. Because when you don't talk to anybody, you listen more into you, because whatever happens inside you, in your subconscious and your conscious mind, are thoughts that sometimes you miss. And most times we're all busy, like we wear different hats and we take up different responsibilities throughout the day. We go from one to another without kind of cleansing the previous emotion. Sometimes if you're angry at your, I'm sure you know it, if you're angry at a person in the house, or at your office place, or at your workplace, you walk out feeling the same anger when you're stuck in traffic. You
Yeah.
feel the same, vibes all around you, because that's what you're actually attracting. That is negativity. And if you attract something positive, you wake up happy, you know that your entire day is happy. So it's not about meditation. I think meditation is all about shutting your senses off.
Great.
And if you can do it in any other way, it can be after your workout. You just want to stare at a wall and stare at a wall for 15 minutes. Amazing, do it. Because we forget these days. I feel a lot of us vitamins from A to K and all minerals in vegetables, and nothing like having the vegetables. So I never take out my vegetables and throw them away. I eat all of them.
Oh, thanks. It looks simple listening to you, but I'm sure there is much.
Five oranges
Yeah.
to get that vitamin C. So in simple layman terms, it's very, very important for carbs. And I don't feel that in Indian nutrition we ever have to do that. And I'm sure everybody understands it. We can easily maintain our fitness and health, but we need carbs. Carbs are very, very important for the body. And for the cells.
No, thanks for answering that. So let me just move on to your routine, which was routine with F45. And working out there. Obviously, it is not possible right now because of the lockdown. So we did see some online sessions happening through F45. So what is your take on training going online, and how difficult or how easy is it going to be?
See, we took a couple of weeks to actually ensure that all our studios went from offline to online, but it was really worth it. Because Zoom classes, we're doing it on Zoom. And what we do is we bring all the members together and we ensure that we have 3 or 4 trainers. So we make sure that we're watching all the screens and we're correcting their form. And because we already know them, we kind of give them regressions and progressions and variations for every exercise whenever needed. That said, I really don't think that going online will be the future or anything like that, because at the end of the day, like I said, human interaction is very, very important, and that energy and vibe comes when we all come together. And even now, online classes that are motivating and that where people actually go to are the ones where there's a group of people training, or which is live, where they know that there are another 100 people with them. And those are actually the fast moving ones even now. So looking at a gadget and training for India, I don't think yet. And I don't never want that to happen, because I really miss the energy and high fives and all of that, that motivation. That's always, the best way to train.
Yeah. So I think there are more questions being asked. One is a very interesting question, I would say. Proteins. We talked about proteins. Real food or supplementation? I mean, what is your normal choice?
Real food, any day, hands down.
As much as possible.
As much as possible, real food. If you feel that you're not getting enough, and if you feel that you don't have access to real food, definitely supplementation. But this is the best time to depend on real food, because we know that we can set an alarm for those 5 meals a day, and we know that we can get to the real fresh food 5 times a day. So real food,
that answers that. Deepti, the other very interesting thing that I've seen with you is the fact that you are very open to incorporating new ideas, new forms of training. I mean, like I've seen you do animal flow, for example, new forms of fitness, etc. So, I mean, should people look at new forms? Because a lot of times it's a fad, right? So what do you advise people to do?
At a time like this, no, because I feel it's not about being fancy at a time like this. It's about actually writing down what one's weaknesses are and working on them. If at all you are in a profession that needs you to understand the new techniques that are coming every day, to read them or try them, then definitely yes. But if not, just for the sake of being fancy, to be honest, I'm seeing all the posts and everything, but there are some people who are fitness enthusiasts, really overdoing it. Overtraining is bad. This is the time to train smart. This is not the time to overdo it. This is not the time to try the fancy challenges just because you want to post something on social media. This is not the time to beat yourself up with 2 or 3 trainings a day. This is the time to stay healthy, maintain what you have, and to, because I feel 60% is the diet. I mean, where is the diet? And 30% is the recovery. End of the day, only 10% is actually your training. And you're never going to get this recovery. You're never going to get this rest. This is the best time to place your meals well, eat at those regular intervals that you haven't been able to because you were stuck with work or you were stuck in traffic. This is the best time ever in your entire lifetime to work on that rest and recovery and to train smart. Training smart is writing down your weaknesses and working on those skills that your form is wrong in a certain exercise, or this is what you haven't been able to do. You haven't been able to full push-up. Work on it. Do it 3 times a day. But don't go overboard and try fancy things, and don't enjoy yourself. That's really
perfect. Really very, very good points, Deepti, because I think a lot of people are probably overdoing things. So maybe they have to step back and do the right things. Right. So let us quickly go on to the last session. We have a small rapid fire round where I ask you 5 questions. You can go ahead and then give crisp, quick answers, and then maybe we can take a couple of questions and then end this interaction.
Sure.
So let's start the questions. Functional training or weight training for you?
Functional. Any day. So because every day we are functional. Getting the car seat and walking up the stairs is functional. So functional.
Fair enough. Vegetables or fruits?
Vegetables. Vegetables, because I know for sure that all my vitamins and minerals come from
burpees or jumping lunges?
Okay.
Or
burpees.
okay. So let me ask you, how many burpees do you do at one go? What has been your record?
I can go up to 100 at one go.
Wow.
I've tried 100, so I know that I can go up to 100 at one go. Yeah.
Fantastic. Favorite Hollywood actor?
This is hard again. Tom Cruise.
Great. Favorite music genre?
Favorite music genre is always hip hop, because I feel it's so motivating to work out to hip hop.
Great. So I add one more question there because somebody had asked you this earlier. Who's your favorite fitness enthusiast?
So many of them. Every single person that I meet every day, my entire team.
Sure.
They inspire me every day with different things, and they're like, Deepti, do this, try this. I walk into the studio and they're like, can you do this? And I'm like, okay, I don't know if I can do that. So my whole team that come up with crazy stuff every day. And one of the really inspiring people in my life have been Kunal Rajput. He's Subtle Strength. And a lot of people, all the people on Instagram that I follow.
That's great. That's nice.
Fitness, I really respect all of them. I have immense respect. Women, men, all of them. Do such an amazing job. Yeah.
I mean, thank you for that. So the last couple of questions and we are done with. So one thing that I want to ask you, because also from a personal level, I was reading somewhere that you like mixed martial arts, and also you mentioned that you also have an interest in motivating women to take up sport and pursue that, which is a very important subject for the country today. So what are your thoughts on that, and how do you want to encourage girls to take up sport? Because I'm sure a lot of people listening today want to hear from you.
So basically for women, right? I don't know why it is tough at all. I mean, I don't even want to talk about, women and men differently when it comes to sport. But that said, I feel that, women are much more stronger mentally. And that's the reason why I mentioned in that interview that you're referring to, that martial arts, be it, there's a girl called Sanjana George. She's amazing. She's probably one of the best martial arts specialists in India. And there are a lot of girls that I have seen who are, who just come done kickboxing for 3 years and I've learned Muay Thai after that, and I just love the sport because it not only makes you stronger physically, but it helps you in many ways, even emotionally and mentally, to deal with all your issues. Yeah.
So I can see a lot of passion in whatever you said. I know that it's coming from the bottom of your heart. All that we can do as citizens, as people, is probably encourage the women, the girls right now who want to aspire and get into sports. And I think each of us probably should be doing that in our own way, and also
play a role in that.
Play a role in that. So thank you so much, Deepti. Wonderful talking to you. We hope that you get back to your F45 studio as soon as possible.
Oh, I I can't wait. Though I'm really enjoying the moment. I'm in the present moment, but still, it is what it is. I miss my team a lot.
Thank you so much, and have a nice week ahead.
Thanks you too, Vijay. Thanks a ton for
Bye,
this.
bye, bye,
Bye-bye.
bye, bye.
Stay safe.